gotta pop my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Rangers. Got that touch my savior.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the ATL. Once the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad, where the sound of that train horn can still be heard inside the magnificent Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys with 2 straight home losses to start the year, hoping to have better luck on the road here in week 3. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys also come in 0-2, and they'll be looking to avoid the dreaded 0-3 hole. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here's the Panthers now for their opening drive. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
Ready?
Here is Young. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. You talk about this Falcon defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap, because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Panthers.
Now Young. That's taken in. It's Xavier Ligon. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down. A gain of 12.
Here we go. Here we go.
Carolina.
Yellow.
They'll motion
43.
the tight end across the formation.
Ready.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
19 more yards. That's another Panthers.
Let's go now.
A gain of
Yellow.
22.
22. Cut.
On play action, Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Washington. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing, Young. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will slide A solid gain of 15 yards in the sticks move.
Panthers, first and goal at the 2-yard line.
Dowdle trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
Pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Yellow, lining.
They'll try again. And he will again go backwards as they drive him back to the 4-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal will feel very disappointing.
And this time he is in. Rico Dowdle, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon. Now, this is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
Those are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, so get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And it takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
Looking to put a drive together. Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, because everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
That's caught. It's a rookie from Alabama. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
19, charge, go!
Now Jones. He's airing it out for Williams. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
45.
Following the interception, Young. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. Oh, what a move. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A running play, it's Dowdle. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and
Ready. 33.
Now here's Young. He'll try and do this himself. Young loses it. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Throwing Jones. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Let's go.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And this will be a Falcons first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
3rd and 1, who you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man, hand him the ball, and let him get upfield and pick up a first down.
Ready. Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Panthers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And his pass incomplete. You talk about this Falcon defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with him on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held him to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
First down.
Here we
It's a
go.
gain of 17 yards.
Blue 30.
First down.
Young to throw it. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Young. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Calling a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. That's a step in the right direction defensively here because you're facing this sizable deficit. They're going to need more plays like that. A good sack, though. Good effort there.
And what you're hoping is, as you said, a step in the right direction, and that means it's something to build on. So you get the first one, and hopefully that can ignite them, and now they can make a few more plays and get back into this game.
45. Ready.
Young. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
A 53-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Out is their quarterback with his offense to take over once more. And his struggles, they're continuing. He had 3 interceptions in last week's ball game. 2 more already here before halftime as they take over with a first down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Finding room at midfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 8, go!
Off play action. Jones. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go!
Looking to throw. Jones. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the pen end. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight, 60 by 6, ready.
They'll look to throw again. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
79 Broncos.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, and that is incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has a little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, something like that.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
And the Panthers first down. It's a gain of 32. First down, Carolina.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
His throw incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Come on.
To the air once more, Young. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
That's good for a Panthers first down. First and 10.
Ready?
They run here with Dowling. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Second and 9.
Set, ready.
To throw, Young. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Ready, ready.
Young now. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So this lead, Charles, just continuing to swell here in the first half.
Well, it's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that'll continue. But all in all, this coaching staff's got to be very pleased by what they've seen.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Shot 60 average. 70 Timberwolves. Shot 60. Shot 60.
Jones throwing to start the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play.
And the Falcons first down.
18.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping a tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Pretty nice gain on the scramble, gets him 12 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Back to throw. Jones. That is caught. 20. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Falcons. Jameson Williams. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons get a bit closer. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. When they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. That is good, and that'll make it 20-7. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Jameson Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Carolina offense about ready to go. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here this first half. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Red 30.
Looking to throw. Young. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Falcons say they have it. They do.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter.
Ready.
A first carry for Tyler Algier. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Ready.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, you might want to get out of the way.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles.
Back to throw now on first down. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Go. Bronco 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw. Jones. That pass caught. It's Williams. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Here's Jones. A final shot before break. And this is caught for a Falcon touch first half. And the Falcons are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
No problem there on the extra point. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. It's only week 3 on the schedule, but already some big-name teams with big early tests. Will they pass or fail? Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. Down at Hard Rock Stadium, it's the Dolphins at home to take on the Patriots in the AFC East. And here is the running back. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. The Dolphins are into the win column. They get the victory here in Week 3. From there, let's move on to another compelling early season matchup. And it's the Vikings quarterback. Everything's going his way so far. One of 3 first-half touchdown passes. This one's gone to halftime now, and it's the Vikings looking for their second win after an opening week loss. They're up at halftime. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And it's Jordan Love. One of 2 touchdown passes for him in this first half. This one is now at halftime, and it's the Packers looking to go 3-0 to start the year. They lead at the half. With that, a look at the rest of the scores here in a busy week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Now Jones throwing to start the drive. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
15-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Timberwolves.
Another try after the first down sack. Jones under pressure. They got him again. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
Now third down and very long.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60, Dragon 60.
Operating from the gun, Jones. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's intercepted. Now look out. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
Tag! Cowboy 80. Ready?
Running left, Taylor. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before it's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 11. And the Falcons, first down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to Taylor on first down. And he he's taken down inside the 30. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. And, Charles, it's not very often an elite back becomes available. They jumped on him. I think they were smart to do so.
I agree, and we hear so often about how the running back position is devalued. But when you have a chance to get one of the truly best, top of his game, you go out and get him.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Get it! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let go.
Again, it's Taylor. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Tiger, 9.
They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. This now a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Come on.
Back to throw. Jones. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bayshore Turton, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Falcons are an extra point away from taking the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
In motion, the tight end. Off the play fake, Young. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that one. He read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Here we go, set. 50, quick.
Now Young. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. And Oliver, that time to want to get in there and bring him down. Here's Ryan Wright now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards out of return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. The give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. 3rd down and 6.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
Okay, ready?
49-yard line.
Get up, ready.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now Jones. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And now they're in the hurry-up.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Touchdown Falcons. Drake London from 10 yards out. And the Falcons are able to add on to that lead. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Now the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown catch from Drake London. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Point after try forthcoming. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Young will set to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Ed Oliver able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. This offense so far on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Here's Young. He's across midfield. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 40. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Straight ahead with Hubbard. Dancing, breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. As this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. 27. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Falcons' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
Panthers 15. 70, hot 70.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 and the 44. 68 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
And what a tough spot for this defense because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
60 Cardinal, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing Jones. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 36. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
36-yard line.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Ready, go.
Back to throw. Jones. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Panthers are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a top game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Let's go now.
Young to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Come on, set. 60 red.
Third down, Young from the gun. He's got it with the 15. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
And the Panthers first down.
Here we go, here we go.
It's a gain of
32.
First
Ready.
down.
The play fake, now Young. And this one is incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear of risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them to completion.
Check White.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check White.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. Now here's Young. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And Oliver. 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. And his kick is good. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So an interesting call there to take the 3, and I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, the field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 89 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hot 70, hot.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
And the Falcons, first down.
They go play action here on first down. To the right side, complete to Taylor. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First down.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Jones. Goes out left. It's caught by Williams. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy.
Back to throw. Jones. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Falcons are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Looking to throw. Jones. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
1 yard on the play.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Ready.
Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short.
Down by Trevin Wallace. A loss of a yard brings up 4th and goal.
Ready.
Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And this time he is in. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Now for the point after. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So now Young and the Panthers down by 12. A minute 38 to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
52.
Young. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Here's Young. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Xavier Watts. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Falcons, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile, for Carolina, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home.